gempa bumi di Sabah dan gempa bumi sederhana bermagnitudo.
Gempa bumi bermagnitudo. Gempa bumi lemah.
Greeting, my name is Darlene and Juilih. Today I'm going to talk about the surface of the Earth resulting from a sudden release of Earth's lithosphere that creates seismic waves, which is called an earthquake. Earthquake is one of the most dangerous natural disasters that occurs on Earth, which can cause ground shaking, soil liquefaction, landslides, fissures, fires and tsunamis as well. So in this related title, I wanted to share with you guys my experience of the earthquake that struck my hometown in Ranau in 2015. During that time, I was only 14 years old. The earthquake struck in the morning around 7:15 a.m. when I was just chilling in the living room reading comics. I was so shocked, panicked and brought my other siblings out of my house. I never experienced this situation before and I felt like it was the end of the world since the earthquake struck with a magnitude 6.0 and lasted for 30 seconds. The tragedy feels so fresh in my mind and I still can remember I cannot sleep on that night because there are a lot of little earthquakes in the aftermath. The Rana earthquake was the strongest to affect Malaysia. It caused physical damage to infrastructure. Many public buildings such as schools, houses, temples and mosques and the other private buildings such as shops and houses suffered moderate damage. So I have one of the locals here from Ranau and he may share a little bit about his experience during the earthquake. So hello Mrs. Can you share a little bit about your experience during the earthquake and what things you remember the most?
It was just an ordinary morning. I woke up and I went straight to the bathroom when I heard a vibrating sound from the underground as I turned the water on. And I started to panic as I saw the waving flow of the water. I realized that it was actually an earthquake. And so I quickly exited the bathroom and I went to an open space, and thankfully nobody is hurt at our home.
Other than that, one of the biggest damage that impact Ranau is Mount Kinabalu itself, which is basically known as the highest mountain in Southeast Asia. The earthquake also caused massive landslide around the mountain, and 187 climbers were impacted. 22 people confirmed dead, and 4 of the dead are mountain guides. Tragedy brought many international reactions from Brunei, Singapore, and East Timor. Not to forget, our Prime Minister on that time, Najib Razak, ordered effort to rescue victims stuck on Mount Kinabalu with the army troops put on standby. A lot of donations from federal government, Sabah state government, Air Asia, the Malaysian Chinese Association, and many more. The situation on that day really put many locals into tears, especially towards the victims' families from Sabah and Singapore. So before I end my shot, I would like to share what you should do if an earthquake occurs. First, don't panic. Stay away from windows or objects that may fall. Second, go to a safe place and take a protective position next to a wall or solid piece of furniture. Third, follow the instruction from civil defense and don't ever use elevator. And if you are trapped, try to strike a metal object to make noise. So that's all from me. I hope you get something from my vlog. Thank you.
Aisha and Darlene bumped at FKJ assembly point. They started to having a little chat since it is the rest time. Both girls were happy to see each other after middle semester break. As they scrolled through social media, they stumbled upon a weather update that caught their attention. Aisha and Darlene gather at Aisha's dorm, brainstorming ways to beat the heat. They are doing research, cooling techniques, and tips as well. The girls head up to a local store in UMS. They stock up on water bottles, sunscreen, as well as cooling towels. The girls participate in a sustainability workshop, learning about eco-friendly ways to combat heat waves and reduce their impact on the environment. Preparing for heat waves is crucial to ensure your safety and well-being. Here are some key preparations to help you navigate heat waves. The heat wave finally subsides, and the girls celebrate with a small picnic in their dorm, feeling grateful for surviving the scorching days together. Remember, prevention and preparation are key during heat waves. By taking these steps, you can minimize the risk associated with extreme heat and protect yourself and others.
Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Musdalifah Binti Abdul Salam. For my mini documentary video, my subtopic is about flood. So do you guys know what is flood? Flood is an event in which an area becomes overwhelmed by an excessive amount of water. So how can this happen? So let me tell you guys the cause of flood are river overflow, heavy rain, tsunami, ice melt, breaking of dams, and many more. Did you know there are many types of flood? Number 1 is flash flood, a flood which develops less than 6 hours. Number 2, rapid onset flood. The rapid onset flood lasts for usually 1 or 2 days only and causes more damage. Number 3 is slow onset flood. They tend to develop slowly and can last for days and weeks. Number 4 is storm surge flooding. Storm surge happen during a storm, hurricane, and cyclone. So, what we can do if there is a flood in our area? Precaution we can take are divided into two, which is before and during the flood. Before flood happen, here's what you can do now to prepare. First, make sure you get the right home insurance. Keep your eyes on the weather and sign up for flood alert. Get a flood emergency kit ready and prepare important documents in case you have to leave in rush. During a flood, act quickly. Turn off the gas and electrical appliances. Try going to place that is on higher ground and follow the rescue instruction and always help others if you can. In conclusion, flood is a natural disaster characterized by an excess of water that can cause a great damage. Therefore, we need to make preparation in advance to avoid the occurrence of something undesirable. Remember, a little preparation and quick action can go a long way in mitigating the impact of flood. Stay informed and stay safe. That's all from me. Thank you very much. Adios.
Hello guys, do you know what is landslide? Let me tell you. Generally can be associated with human activity that ignore the care and conservation of the environment and lends until the occurrence of landslide.
So, what are the causes of the landslide? Let me tell you, among the causes of landslide are steep hillside, illegal logging, and inadequate drainage. Therefore, these causes can result in water seeping into the soil and can cause erosion to the soil and subsequent. Next, let's see about a type of landslide. Among a type of landslide is rotary slide, transition slides, assistance rains, and debris flows. Landslide also have an effect. The effect is damage to infrastructure, loss of life, and flash flood. Therefore, landslides have a huge impact where they can harm property and destroy property. With the existence of landslide, there are precautionary measures when landslides occur. One of them is move to a safe place away from electric poles and be ready to listen the instructions of authorities.
So that's all about landslide. Stay safe and responsible person for your nature. Bye.